Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesome Calls Trading live recap webinar. I had an amazing, great recap with the room, and we did a nice secret sauce for about 45 minutes to an hour. And I really kind of just, you could just, I'm so like, you know, I loved helping people. I don't know if you call it teaching. I don't know if you call the word mentoring. I don't know what you would describe it, but for me, I call it helping. I just love to help somebody see something that maybe they didn't catch or see or understand. And then from there, we can, watch the trader evolve from what they've learned. And today, again, every day in Awesome Calls Trading, we provide 12 quality ideas out of hundreds, if not thousands, of stock ideas out there. Everything is moving. There's a lot of parts, integral parts in it, but I try to narrow them down to the top 12 that I think that will give traders the absolute best ability to make money in this chat room. And yes, there are other trades out there that probably, I might miss or are better, but you know what? Every day it seems that the list that I provide gives traders that opportunity, and that's really what it is, the opportunity to be a consistent day trader, to make money every day, build a confidence, build their portfolio, build their knowledge, write things down, study and learn. And there's nothing more than being in a room that entertains you. And I'm talking entertaining, making you laugh, making you smile, making you cry, making you feel good about yourself. You need that environment to continue to be successful. And you can't just be in a room where everything is just, well, this indicator is going to tell me this and didn't do this. Oh, we're not indicators. We're people. We're human beings. All right. And there's an emotional side of day trading that plays every part in what we do every day. I mean, my hands still sweat. I'm not lying. My money's on the table. But at the end of the day, as long as we're green, as long as we walked away learning something, then we're better. We're a better trader today than we were yesterday. And that's what it's all about. I put a quote out today that meant a lot to me. I think it was right here. I'll show it to you, my quote. Right here. Uh, Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you. Okay, our group is starts with Gianni. You know, it starts with Dark Side, Raphael, Fire Trader, Dave the Trader, Adam, B Trades, Palmer, James, JT. Find a group who challenge and inspire you, and spend a lot of time with them, and it will change your life forever. This is Awesome Calls. This is who we are, and this is what we're about. We're that group, and oh, that's my Christmas tree. I was just filming it. Sorry. I love Christmas. I leave it on until March. My birthday's March 8th, so I just kind of leave it on until March. So it'll look like that every day till March. I just can't get enough of Christmas. I can't. Anyway, so I'm going to go over a couple plays that we did and rock and roll and get out of here. Okay. First stock we did today was LCI. LCA was nothing but a pop and drop. We called for 9 and under. Start shorting at 1050, 1075. Add on any pops. And that's exactly what we did. We also did CLVS. This one got a 6% stake from Highbridge. Unfortunately, it was gapping up a little too much. I figured it would pop at the open to 13 and then sell off to 1175. And I wanted to do that in the first 2 minutes of the opening bell. So let me show you those two stocks, LCI and CLVS. And here is CLVS. I'll show it to you right now. There is the pop at the open, as you can see clearly, $13. Then I wanted to sell off to 1370. I'm sorry, to 1175, and it hit 1170. And you were done. Any size, didn't matter. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 500. You were going to make a 1.5. As far as LCI, great trade today. Great call in the room. I felt this one would come down. So I called for a short here at 1050, 1075 at pre-market. Said it would come down and gap fill to 850, and the stock actually 9 and under. The stock hit 840. LCI and CLVS. Next one we did today was HQY and NVDA. NVIDIA was a really fun play for us, really easy to read. NVIDIA was gapping up because I think it was the CFO, he made statements that their Q4 was going to be pretty impressive versus their Q3. I liked it. I liked the news. It was gapping up almost 4 points this morning. However, I did feel like it would sell off. So I called, and if you can look clearly at my notes, I called this one to pop at the open to 212 and then sell off to 208.50. I want you to look at the accuracy of this call. All right. This is just pure accuracy. All right. So here's the call. Here's the trade. And then we executed it perfectly in the room. And there's the 212. We wanted to hit 211.92, sold off, and it hit bottom at 208.28. Next trade that we called was HQY. After reading the earnings report, I felt it would be a sell-off today. I felt the stock would gap fill to at least 65 and under. If it snapped 69 at the open, I told traders it's going to flush, and I was looking for 65 and under. This thing not only flushed, it paid us well. You couldn't, even if you tried to cover at 69, you couldn't. At 65 because it pulled way below that. I mean, look at that. I mean, it hit 61. I mean, it was just such a beautiful execution trade. All you had to do was take the short, add on any pop, and don't worry. After reading the report, that's exactly what I said. I put it right here. HQY would sell off and be done. All right. The next one that we did was KOD. KOD was and ZS. KOD and ZS. These were really, really good plays today. And I'll show you how they set up today. ZS, to my opinion, was a buying opportunity. So I read the report, read the analysts' the discussions this morning, made my own decision. I felt that the stock would most likely pull at the open to about 47 area. If it did, I wanted everyone to bottom curl it and then long it to 15.25. Okay. KOD had a pretty small offering. They finally priced it 46. I told everyone long the stock in pre-market, long the open, the stock will go to 57 or more, then top off, then we might get some short. This stock did not top off. I mean, my goodness. I mean, what a call. And the fact that we were calling it long, a lot of people don't play offerings, but we do. And, you know, it's a shame that you don't because look at the amount of money. I mean, just in the first blink of the eye at the opening bell, I called for 57. I mean, it hit 50, 59. I mean, in 10 minutes. I mean, this thing just, I mean, and it hit 60, almost 60 in 15 minutes of work. I mean, and it hasn't stopped and I went over this in secret sauce, why this is a buying opportunity. And that's what's really important is, see, in Awesome Calls, we know the move before the move. And I really stress that in the room. Know what the stock's going to do and how it's going to react before it reacts. And look at the stock. It's heading right back up to 70. Just a pure move stock. NVIDIA, as I said, did that one. And then ZS, we called for a 46 pullback. 47 pullback at the open. Ding, 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 ding. The stock slapped, hit 47, and then bottom curled and hit 50.25. So that was a really good setup right there. Really nice play there. The next one we did was Omar and Workday. Take care, Jenny. Thank you for a wonderful morning this morning, boss. You were awesome. Great day today. Okay, Omar was a really wonderful trade for us in the chat room today. This one is all about, it popped at the open, at pre-market. It was gapping up. The news was not that significant. I felt the stock would sell off. I want you to look carefully the exact dollar amount I said it would stop at. This simply will dump at the open to 14.50 and under. and then I would be a buyer for 1 to 1.5. I want you to look at this call carefully and how any trader that's never traded in their life, if they came in here and executed just this trade alone, the accuracy of the call. Okay, let's do it together. This will dump at the open to 1450, and it will bounce 1 to 1.5 points. Are you ready? Here's Omar. Ding, 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 ding. Look where it hit. 1451. And now you have to just bounce it. 1 point is 1550, right? There it is. And 1.5 is almost right there. See the accuracy of that call? So even if you couldn't short it, all you had to do was long it. And then, of course, workday. Workday, we played this perfectly. We called for about a 163 and under bounce. Stock pulled, and it hit the 163 and under, and it bounced all the way back to 166.5. It came again, 163 and under, and bounced again to 167. So workday turned out to be perfect. We did a few more of the trades, RVNC, MCHP, Nates, of course, Shop. Kramer really, boy, he, I wanted Shop to sell off a little bit today. It did ding me on my rating because I did think the 2-day, 3-day move was a little excessive, but Kramer came in today and was announcing Amazon or somebody buying them on Facebook would be a good partner to buy them out. And the stock is it's just nonstop. So it was a monster move today. So obviously you couldn't short the stock. I was hoping to gap fill a little bit for the move yesterday, like NVDA, but it just didn't have it in it. So otherwise, it was a wonderful day to trade today. A lot of opportunities. I can't wait for tomorrow. The only thing that I want you all to keep an eye on is Docu for tonight. Now, yesterday I gave you the idea. RBC really loves this into earnings. They've got a strong rating to buy. A few of our traders in the room are going to play this into earnings. So all I can tell you based on ZS was I want you to kind of look at something, how ZS, okay? If you're going to trade this after hours, all right, sometimes what you'll do is you'll get, now listen to me carefully, you'll get a first reaction tends to be the wrong reaction. So if you're going to do it, you got to move fast, all right, and sell right into the pop if that's the first reaction. Because sometimes the first reaction is the wrong reaction because they're still reading the report. And then it pulls and you end up losing, okay? However, if it pulls, there's a big chance, unless the guidance is just horrific, there's a good chance that the stock will pop right back up. So it'll be very interesting how this plays. Now, I think we were playing this 70 to 75 calls, but we were playing this a couple of days ago on this call down here at 66 level, and it hit already 72, and I was calling 70 to 72 calls already. So I did my job, but I still want to see how it's going to play out into earnings because I wrote this analyst down, and I'm going to keep an eye on for future references. This is how I learned as a day trader and Excel. So I think they're going to do all right. I do. On Docu, but we're going to see. We will see. Okay, and that is today's live cap webinar. Thank you for listening. I look forward to trading with you tomorrow. Be well, be good, be safe. God bless.